My name is Tracy and I have been reselling for a little over a year, and I've just always wanted to do a YouTube channel. So I'm starting with the first video. I have put it off and put it off, one excuse after another. You don't have enough experience, you don't know how to make a video. So I decided just gonna do it. So here we are, we're just gonna do it. So I wanted to show you some things I got over the weekend that have sold. Well, I guess it's just one thing I got over the weekend that sold already. It is this, I got it at Goodwill, a Goodwill in my area. Let's see, Westerville. I was at the one in Westerville, Ohio. So I found this just laying on the counter. At first I looked right over it. I thought, it's just a bag. And the more I looked at it, sorry, let me put my glasses on here. The more I saw, it's a TUMI. TUMI, all the zippers. It's in excellent condition on the inside. Not even one little spot or stain. The only issue is the underside of the shoulder strap, which I did disclose that. I listed that on Sunday night, and Monday morning I had one lowball offer on Poshmark for $20. So I just declined that. And then, so I had it on eBay. So I sell on Poshmark, a little bit on eBay. I'm not good with eBay at all. I'm learning, trying to get better with it. So I had a fellow, we went back and forth for hours on this bag. He wanted to know if it would work as a gym bag. I said, yeah, it seems kind of like the size of a duffel bag to me. It has the measurements and everything. And as I was messaging him, I said, as I got it out to look at it to answer your question about a gym bag, I noticed that there's a little wear spot right here. So I said, if you want it, I'll mark it down for you right now, before I change the listing. So he had a couple questions and he kept saying, well, the shipping's awful high. And I went in and looked and it said $11.90, and I thought, this is a little bit heavy, that's not that bad. So as time went on, I weighed it and I put it in a box. He wanted it in the smallest, he wanted it in a bag. I said, I can't fit it in a bag. So I put it in the smallest box. I said, it's gonna be squished in there. So anyway, I put it in there, I weighed it, and it was 9 something shipping. So he said, okay. Come to find out later, the screen I'm looking at says $11.90. He sent me a screenshot of this. I sent him my screenshot and he sent me his, and it said $22. Well, that explains why he was saying the shipping was high. So come to find out, mine was saying $11.90, but when I went into the listing again, it was calculated shipping. He lives in Miami. So anyway, we got it all figured out. This is going out today. I paid $5.99 for it. It sold for $95, $9.90 shipping. So that's heading out today. So that's why I wanted to just get over my fears and my thoughts of you don't know what you're doing, and get this video out before I send that bag out today in the smallest box possible. I think it was like 11 by 12 by 8 when I measured the box. So it's going out today. And also I'm shipping out today this cute little Patagonia coat. It's for a little girl. It's reversible, so it's like goes from a pinkish purple to a purple, and then it's little, I don't know what they are, not exactly flowers, but so I've had that listed since last winter, I think. And you know what, I noticed as I was going through I think when I was sharing, it went by and it had it listed under boys. So I think that was the problem. So I switched that and I put it girls, and it sold right away. I think it sold for $34. And kids things at my Goodwill, I believe it was last year, I know it's had a couple raises since last year, but I think it was like $3.99. So that's going out today. This cute little Kalia, I think is how you say it, Carrie Underwood at Dick's Sporting Goods. So that's going out today. It sold for only $9, but it only cost $22 to start with. And this pair of figs, I have had these figs for a while. They're almost like new. I'm not quite sure what took so long. They sold for $25. So that's going out today. That's all I think that's all I have going out for today. But I wanted to talk to you about some things that I've been finding at Goodwill. And also this past week, I found a college thrift shop, Otterbein College. So they use the profits from the sales for their scholarship program. So I was in there and first time, and I found like some odds and end things that I normally wouldn't even mess with, but this was like $1 batting glove for youth. I picked that up. And then I found, let me get to the pile of what I found at the resale shop, or at the thrift shop. And everything was, I think the highest thing they had was $3, and it was all half price. So I got all this stuff for $20. So Ralph Lauren, pretty woman's plaid. I'm sorry, you're not getting to see it all, but a pretty plaid shirt. I think that's so cute. Oh, look, it has the ruffle down the front. And you know what? I didn't even run comps. The stuff was, I did on a couple things actually, but not that. They had a pair of Rocky brand boots. They were in rough shape. So I did run comps on those and it just wasn't there. But I also got a pair of bright yellow Crocs. And those things sold immediately. I think it was only like $15, but they only cost like $1. So they sold immediately. They were bright yellow. And then I found this Nike shirt. I thought, you know what? I thought that's kind of different. So this stuff is going to be listed today. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get this video up before I get this listed and before I get the other stuff in the mail. So it is going today to UPS. Actually, the cheapest way to ship that was UPS ground. Again, $9 something, under $10 to ship that. And it was 3.10 pounds for that TUMI bag. So I also found this Polo Ralph Lauren XXL. So from what I understand, the larger sizes of Polo and Ralph Lauren sell better. So I thought this was kind of nice. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. It was under $2 to start with. So it was like $1 total to buy that. So, and Susan Graver, you know, a QVC seller. So I found this pretty, and it is in a large, so a nice size. I almost bet this came with a tank top underneath, but it's so pretty, such a pretty pattern. I have listed some of my own Susan Graver things on Poshmark, and they sold pretty well. So we're gonna try that. And oh, and I found this Madewell. I think it cost, they had it marked at like $2.25, so it was $1.12, $1.13. This Madewell sleeveless sweater. I did look up comps on this, and they were pretty good. So again, I'll get that listed today. And while I was there, it's in Westerville. So there's a Goodwill in Westerville also. So I ran over there, and I've heard of this brand, and I was just, they brought out a new rack, and I was just kind of standing there waiting for the lady to see if it was okay to go ahead and look at it. And I saw this hanging there, $4.69. So I didn't even run comps at the time. I just grabbed it, and I did later run them. It has, I mean, I'm sure this distressing is part of the plan. So anyway, it seems to be in good shape. It's very soft. So I looked that up. Gosh, I can't remember. It had really good comps. So of course I grabbed that real quick. And also there, I found these Nike running shorts. I know it's probably not the right season, but I just thought these were so nice. They have a cute colorway to them. They have, I don't know if you can see, but like there's breathing holes, I guess is what they're for, I don't know, in the top part. And like this section has the little holes. I don't know, dry fit. I just thought they were nice. They were probably $4.69 also. And then I found this, if I can get to the top of it, this polo Ralph Lauren with the horse. Can you see the horse up there? I found this in the pajama department. The night clothes, I know sometimes it's easy just to skip over that department. But a lot of times I have even found Lululemon and different things in there that sometimes they got soft, it must be pajamas, they throw it in there. So I found some pretty good things in the pajama department. So I tell you, my worst thing, I don't like looking at pants at all. I don't enjoy going through the jeans or the pants. I have to do it. I have to make myself do it. Like I said, I just don't enjoy it at all. But I've got to do it, right? So I also found this Ralph Lauren. I found this at that thrift shop. So it was like $1. It has a dry cleaning tag on it. So nice, very nice. I found this at the thrift shop. I have sold one of this brand before. It's called Reel Legends, like a fishing reel. I looked this up. It has pretty good comps on it. So they had 2, and the other one did not have very good comps, but this one did. I noticed some strings a little bit there on the bottom. And also at Goodwill, I think this is so pretty. If I can get to the top of it. It's size 1X, but it's Lori Goldstein. She's also Lori Goldstein. She's also a QVC seller. And I just think this is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of silky with the kind of monochromatic flowers on there. And it has pockets and like a ruffle at the bottom. She has a lot of ruffles, and sometimes her clothes just kind of, I don't know, maybe boho, hippie looking. So they're not too bad. So I think that's very pretty. So I need to get that listed. And I found this Levi's at Goodwill also. Levi's pearl button, snap front shirt. That was a nice find. And I found this in the pajama department, which I'm not sure. I need to look and see if it's just a regular, it might be a dress. It's, I don't know how you say it. Joules, Joules. I have sold a raincoat of this brand before, and it had a bunch of different breeds of dogs all over it. It was so cute. Anyway, it sold pretty for decent money. And so when I saw this dress, gown, whatever it is, I'll look it up. I just grabbed it. So since it was in the pajama nightwear section, it was $3. So I also found this LL Bean. It's just, I mean, it might not even be the right time. It might not have even been worth the pickup, but it was at Goodwill for $4.69. It's just a like new polo shirt. Might be holding on to that for a while. I don't know. I know LL Bean retails for so much. So sometimes I pick that up when it's in new condition. Here's a Ralph Lauren 2XLT, so a tall blue and white plaid. So from what I understand, like I said, the bigger sizes of Ralph Lauren sell a little bit better. And I found this. I was just thinking the other day, I haven't found Eileen Fisher for a while. So I found this. It's a turtleneck, but it has like the ruched sides on it. It's such a pretty purple color. Eileen Fisher, $4.69, and it is size XL. So did find that. I'm excited about that. I need to get that listed. Let's see. At a garage sale, I found this little, it was so funny. They were advertising 25 cents for shoes and clothes, and they had baskets of 25 cents. So I went and I found a pair of Olakai flip-flops. I have those listed. Sorry, I didn't bring them down, but they're just the brown leather Olakai. They're in very good shape for 25 cents. And then I found this little TUMI. Inside, it's I've never found TUMI before, and I found it twice this week. TUMI for Delta. So it doesn't, the comps aren't high on it, but it's just a little tiny thing, and it cost 25 cents. So I thought, well, that's worth the pickup. So I found this dress, and I have it inside out for a reason. I'll turn it and show you. But I thought, this is so pretty. But the inside has around the waist where you can pull this and cinch it. So I had it inside out. I want to show you the tag too, why I have it inside out, because it is hard. I could not find the tag. At first I thought, there's no tag on this dress. I don't know who made it. I don't know anything about it. So finally I kept digging around and I found Mike Corwin, size 16. Let me turn it right side out. This is so pretty. So I did Google Lens this and came across some $6.19 for dresses at my local Goodwills. Isn't this so pretty? Look at the top of that. And then, like I said, you can cinch the waist, and then the bottom has that. It's like a sweater material. You see it. It has like that kind of like a heathered print, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So the comps were, I can't remember, but they were good on that. And then, I'm sorry, I keep getting in front of the camera to grab this pile. I do have a couple things here to show you. And I want to ask a question, maybe you know. So I found this at the garage sale that I went to for $1. This is my stuff just fell. Anyway, this is a security system. So all the papers are here, everything's here, but I don't know. I'll have to ask my husband anyway. I need to hardwire this part. It's just, I have to hardwire it to see if it works. So I've never sold anything like this because I've always been afraid, what if it doesn't work? This works. I put a battery in it, a sensor. So anyway, I'm a little nervous about listing something like that because obviously I'm not going to hook it up in my house and see if it works before I list it. So I don't know, just kind of a little bit leery of that. So I'm going to give it a shot though. I might see how it goes. So also at that thrift shop, I'm sorry, I should have had everything separated. I'm back and forth between Goodwill and thrift shop. But I found this Orvis. It's a silky, like a sweat wicking kind of material, XXL with the tags. It was $2.75. So what, $1.30 some? So on that, so got that. And then I found, wrong season yet again, I found these Eddie Bauer cargo shorts. I found these there, $1.25 because they were $2.50. So I found those, so grab those, wrong season, but for that price. So I have three more things fell down here to the floor. So one thing we've learned from this video is separate things out and be a little more organized next time. So I'm sorry, I can see text popping up on my phone. So I found this J. Crew 100% cashmere sweater. Isn't that kind of pretty? Thought that was pretty. So anyway, I found that at Goodwill, $4.69. So I know cashmere, it's a good idea to always pick up cashmere. And I found at that same Goodwill these Eloquy pants. They're like the paper bag waist. This isn't right, but it's not right. There we go. It goes like this. The paper bag waist pants, and then they're the wide leg, and just perfect color for fall. They are size medium, made in Istanbul. So I don't know, I thought those were really cute. And I think the pants, four something. Jeans are $6 something, and pants are probably $4.69 like the shirts. And then when I found that Spiritual Gangster shirt, I kept looking on the new racks, and I found this, I know that's not called a turtleneck. Maybe it is. I was thinking that kind of neck had another name, but I'm not sure. And it is Wilfred. So believe it or not, not a fuzzball, not a stain, nothing on that. So grab that. So I have a stack about clear up to my face here. So anyway, this is my project for today, is to get all or most of this listed. There's one more thing over there I got at the thrift shop, but it's a brand called Wilt. It's just a black t-shirt. I did run comps and they were pretty good. And like I said, it was only like $1, so I went ahead. Short sleeves, so maybe not the best. They said probably in about 2 weeks they'll have all of their fall. They'll take out all the spring and get the fall. Some of the stuff I found is long sleeved, so, but they said they'll get all the spring stuff out and they'll have all the fall. So I'm guessing when the fall stuff comes in, it probably won't be half price. But I'm gonna go back and take a look, and it was such good prices, you can't beat it. So hopefully they don't raise them up with the fall stuff, because I heard them talking. They said, the one lady was, I went to a thrift store the other day over there by some store. I don't live in Westerville, so I don't know those stores. But she said, I went in that store and the prices were crazy. So I'm thinking, yeah, please don't raise yours. So anyway, yes, thrift store prices are getting a little out of hand. I was at a Goodwill in Cincinnati, and there were a pair of tennis shoes. I know they were those Cortez, whatever, but they were a mess. And they had them for $60, and they had, I can't remember, but they were not in good shape at all. $60. Like, all the shoes were crazy priced. Everything was crazy priced. So anyway, thankfully, that's not the one I go to. So, but I know when you watch videos, sometimes people are like, yeah, they had these marked up to $20, $30, $40. So I hope that doesn't come to my area where they're that much. But we'll just keep doing the best we can and going to these thrift shops, and garage sales are always a good option, especially the 25-cent ones. So anyway, this has been fun. I've really enjoyed making this video. So if you would like to subscribe, one good thing is they can only get better from here. We'll go uphill from here, hopefully not downhill. So, and I'd like to come back and when I get these listed and discuss what they sold for and how long it took to sell. So we'll do that, and maybe I'll have some follow-up information on that home security system. So we'll try that. Like I said, the TUMI sold for $95, and like I said, listed it Sunday night. It sold Monday. I did have that low ball offer on Poshmark, but just the issues of reselling. I enjoy it. I think it's so fun. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully I can figure out how to upload it to YouTube. We'll see if all goes well. Thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far. Thank you so much. I did lose my remote, so I have to push the button with my hand. Have a great day.